News 46 is brought to you by Dr. George Leeks, Pahrumps optometrist since 1990, offering full-spectrum eye care for children and adults. Call today, 727-8300. News is also brought to you by J.K. Nelson Law. Call 727-9900 today for your free consultation. If you need a lawyer, you need Nelson.
Tonight on News 46, the world mourns and prays for the Las Vegas shooting victims. And area schools and government buildings are placed on lockdown. News 46 starts now.
You're watching KPVM News 46 with Deanna O'Donnell. News 46, local coverage you can count on.
Thousands are traumatized, hundreds injured, and dozens killed. It's October 2nd. I'm Deanna O'Donnell. No words can describe the all-consuming sadness, anger, and disbelief over last night's murder of innocent lives. The TV and internet filled with video and photos of the mass shooting that occurred just off Las Vegas Boulevard during a country music concert. Most locals have been directly or indirectly affected by the attack that occurred at Mandalay Bay when a single person decided to destroy as many lives as he could by firing shots out a hotel room window with an automatic weapon. 58 people are confirmed deceased and over 515 injured after a lone gunman on the 32nd floor of Mandalay Bay shot ferociously into a crowd of thousands of concert goers last night as they ran for their lives at an outdoor music festival. Officials say this was the deadliest mass shooting in modern U.S. history. The dead included at least 3 off-duty police officers from various departments who were attending the concert. 2 on-duty officers were also wounded, 1 critically. SWAT teams using explosives stormed the gunman's hotel room and found that he had killed himself. The shooter has been identified as Stephen Craig Paddock, who is 64 years old, divorced with no known children, living in Mesquite, Nevada, with a female roommate. Paddock had almost a dozen guns with him inside the hotel room, including rifles. Police say he had no criminal record and was retired. No motive for the horrendous attack has been divulged. Video taken of the concert shows people running for their lives as hundreds of bullets rain down on them. The terror attack comes at the end of a 3-day concert called the Route 91 Harvest Festival during country music star Jason Aldean's performance. We spoke to a local who attended the concert.
About 45 minutes into his set, it sounded like 4 firecrackers going off. So everyone kind of was looking around, but he's still performing. And then it happened again, and it was 1, 2, 3, 4. Everyone's looking around. We kind of started stepping back, and then all of a sudden it was just a rain of fire on us, just on the crowd. He started to go down and go off stage. You know, they were getting him secure. The lights went out, the music cut, and everybody just started running. But it wasn't like chaos that you would think would happen if something like that. Everyone was kind of helping each other, and, you know, oh no, come this way, don't go that way, it's coming from over there. A guy wrapped his arms around me and started running with me, and he was just like a shield. He took us all the way to the gate, and then he was gone. Like, I never saw his face. You
didn't know who he was?
I have no idea who he was. He just said run, and he took off running. So we ran through the back exit. We ran through the back of Koval, through the back of the church there, and we were running into Hooters, and they had opened up all of the doors for all of the entrances, and there were people standing there, staff from Hooters, pulling people in to get them, you know, into safety.
So they already knew what was going on?
Yeah, they had already, I guess people had already hit there, so by the time we got over there, but I mean, it was crazy when you're running through and people are carrying, you know, bodies, there's people with blood on them everywhere, you're stepping over people. It It was very gruesome.
Where were you at in the crowd?
I was actually standing by the exit to head back to Mandalay Bay. I was leaving, and my niece said, "Oh no, stay. Let's listen to one more song," And so I didn't leave. I stayed with her, and I'm so glad I did. If not, I would have been standing on the corner of Koval and Las Vegas Boulevard when that happened.
The Clark County Office of the Coroner Medical Examiner has opened a family assistance center for family members of victims of Sunday night shooting on the Las Vegas Strip to gather and provide information to assist with identification of loved ones who may have died in the incident. The facility is located at the Las Vegas Convention Center, Exhibit Hall S2. Local residents here in Nye County are wanting to help their Las Vegas friends, families, and neighbors. Las Vegas authorities put out a call for blood donations, which are happening all around Las Vegas. They have been using the Thomas and Mack Center as one of their staging locations. Blood donating will continue to be a necessity, and Nye County officials have said that they plan to organize one as soon as resources are available to come here to Pahrump. You can donate to the American Red Cross or go to the GoFundMe page set up for the victims of the shooting as well. You can go to GoFundMe Las Vegas Victims Funds. Flags around the United States have been lowered to half-staff, and the president plans to make a visit to Las Vegas on Wednesday. This is Deanna O'Donnell for News 46. And the number of the victims has increased as of this afternoon to 59 dead and 527 injured. There is a prayer vigil and worship this evening at 6:30 p.m. for the community to attend at Shadow Mountain Community Fellowship, and that's located at 1500 Red Butte. Parents, students, and school staff were put in a panic this morning after hearing incorrect information, mostly via social media, that an active shooter was at a Nye County school campus. One of the reports came from a Vegas TV station who claimed they got it from the Nye County Public Information Officer, who is not on duty this week. All area schools and government buildings were shut down this morning for a report of a wanted person that was dropping off their child at Mans Elementary School. Some reports that came into Nye County Sheriff's Office said that a person had a gun at various schools around Pahrump. Some of the hysteria was fueled by incorrect social media posts, which resulted in other reports to police about a possible person with a gun. In fact, a Las Vegas news entity actually reported that there was a shooting here in Pahrump. After a meticulous search of all the schools who were put on lockdown, the subject was not located. Later in the afternoon, the subject was spotted by police, according to Nye County Sheriff Sharon Worley, riding a white motorcycle on Irene Street with a white helmet. He is described as a 29-year-old with brown hair and brown eyes named Dwayne Johnson. And on Thursday, September 28th at approximately 5 p.m., Nye County Sheriff's Office deputies were dispatched to the 3000 block of Ward Court for a welfare check. Upon deputies' arrival, an elderly male and elderly female were found deceased inside the home. They say that the scene appears to be a homicide-suicide. Officials say the names will not be released until the next of kin can be notified. News 46 will return right after this message.